Alright, hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I would say this is like the first few or the last guide that I would do for Mr. Love Dream Date, but that doesn't mean that I will stop making guides for MLQC if there is like a hard event. So anyways, as you've known that today is like another game has gone to the grave, and that's Mr. Love Dream Day. If you don't know that, that's basically MLQC Southeast Asia server. So they've just released the announcement, this one, that they're going to shut down the server, and we only have like 2 months to decide whether you would transfer your data to MLQC, or you can choose to drop the game. Now, there's pros and cons on this one. Actually, there's more cons than pros. But yes, you can transfer your gems that you've earned slash bought during your time in MLDD, that it will be moved to MLQC. But the huge drawback is you have to restart your whole progress in MLQC, which is like the most painful shit ever. Because imagine if you're a whale and you've got all the top up SSRs, or if your gacha luck is quite lucky and you got so many SSRs all you've earned for. I mean, I myself, I have quite a lot of SSRs in MLDD. It also saddens me as well. So yeah, these are all like the list of like what you get in return if once you transferred successfully from MLDD to MLQC. So yeah, so a lot of people ask on like how to transfer from MLDD to MLQC. So just scroll down to the near end of the video, I mean, of the post, and then you'll see like the steps. It may look a little bit confusing, but it's actually pretty easy. You just need to ask the customer service in MLDD, and then create an account also in MLQC so that you can transfer from one ID to another. Basically, that's the gist of it. So yeah, that's about it. There is going to be a huge risk of people selling the account instead to newer MLQC players. So yeah, do be extra careful. That's basically your risk. So yeah, anyway, aside from that, you will also be getting extra what you call this, extra farewell gifts. So if I were you, I would save until end of May so that you would finish all your VIPs, finish all your city strolls and everything. Like, try your best to continue playing the game so that you will have more gems to transfer to MLQC. This is assuming you're going to continue playing MLQC, of course. Okay, so for those with what if, for example, you connect MLQC to FB and you also connect MLDD to FB? Now, that one is a really, really huge issue because you've connected to the same media source. Now, I don't know how that's going to get resolved. Most likely, you'll have to force drop your MLDD account if that's the case. But as always, you can always try to contact customer service. So, yeah. Anyways, moving on, I'll be using my Taiwan server account just to explain because there are some things that my QC account does not have or like accomplish in a sense. But anyway, Taiwan server and MLQC have like almost equal new features and optimizations and everything. So it should not really affect this video in a sense. So yeah, this part of the video will mostly talk about like the newer features that MLDD does not have, but QC has already. So this could confuse a lot of players, especially those who never played MLQC and just stick to MLDD only. Okay, so yeah, let's get this started. First, the box office will change so much. So before we have like ranking, now we're going to do it point basis. So instead of looking at your opponent's rank, we can see a different point system. So I actually had this video before in one of my previous videos, but anyway, I'll just give a very short explanation. Basically, your opponents has like 3-point system: 100, 300, 500, where it's something like a easy win, chance of winning, and like semi-hard. Like this one would be usually around equal of your level. So this will be based on your cards here, okay? And then instead of two elements, it's going to be 3 elements in the box office. So that's one big change. 2 is they count it monthly instead of daily earning the points. Okay, so they also have this like tier system. Okay, if you look at here, they have like the tier list for top 100 instead of like overall ranking. And then they also have like season gifts. So basically, the amount of points that you win every single time, you tier up. So if you reach, like example, 8,000, then you can get this price, and so on and so forth. Okay, and then at the end, if you reach this much amount, you also get gems per month, which is actually double pog. Okay, and then the refresh is a little bit a little bit slower for MLQC for some reason. I don't know why. So yeah, you still get 5 chances, which is the same. I'll just show you a quick demo. So yeah, still the same. Okay, the earning system is like every battle. Let me just demo it again. Every battle, you immediately get the points already. Unlike in MLDD, it's every day you just get that gift box thingy. Yeah. And then the refresh if you're collecting the R cards and SR, you can claim it all in one go. Like before, you have to wait every day just to get 5 shards, right? So yeah, that's another difference. But yeah, which is actually a big change for the box office. Like you can earn gems every month, which is big as pog. Okay, next is the quick farming feature. So quick farming feature, basically instead of going through every stage, let's say I'm going to farm evol mats for this one. Instead of going through each stage over and over, I can just go to quick farm. Okay, just grab the item that I want. Let's say I want to grab this one, and it will farm in order of what you put here. Okay, something like that, and then it will tell you how much stamina you will consume. So let's just say I'm gonna do this. So it saves you a lot of time actually. Yeah. Okay, that goes the same for the normal materials, but be careful because it immediately consumes 100 stamina right off the bat. So it's better to do it manually. Okay, I'll just show you an example. So let's say I'm going to farm Lucian's harmonica. Instead of times 5, they're going to give you auto grind times 10 instead, so that you will finish your dailies faster. Which brings me to my next point. We have auto claim feature. Yeah, claim all feature. So yeah, claim all feature. So instead of tapping all through, yeah, that's why it can make your dailies a little bit faster. Next is the shop. So as you can see, the shop has a little bit change in a sense. So yeah, it's not big. It's not big change, but just the UI only change a bit. And then for VIP, you have extra feature. So one of the features is that you get extra limited sets for VIP only, and you can change the background image in your login screen. That's like for aesthetic purposes. Okay. Next is the introduction to SP and ER. So this one can be a little bit tricky, but yeah, SP cards are basically live 2D cards, and they're also one of the strongest cards. Like they're stronger than SSR cards, but you have to grind materials. So we know that in SSR cards we can only evolve once, right? But in SP cards you can evolve these cards times 10. That's why they have this Roman numeral right here. Okay, so this can go from tier 1 until tier 10. Okay, and for every tier that you do, you need to collect these shards. Okay, this shards is called the refined shards. So how do you get refined shards is either you burn something similar to another SP card, or you can buy it from the wish tree shop. Okay, this flower shop here, you can get it weekly. Okay, for like five flowers weekly. Yeah, let me just buy this. Okay, so aside from that, you need ordinary evol mats as well. Okay, so yeah, you can change the CG. There's three types. For now, I only have 2. So yeah, that's another thing. And then the level cap is, instead of 60, is 70. So yeah, SP is way stronger than the SSRs. That's why they're a must to get. But so far, the only way that you can get them is either wish tree or top up. That's the difference. Okay. ER cards is another rarity. So they added 2 types of ER. One is ER, the other one is SER. So this could get one whole lengthy video. So I would put it in like a separate video. I'll put the link in the description for more explanation on ER and SER. But basically, ER cards are like a little bit weaker than SSR, but a little bit stronger than SR if you have 2 ERs. We call that an SER. But if you only have ER, then it's way weaker than the SR. So it's in between SR and R. So that's ER right there. It's kind of a little bit complicated to explain, but once you reach season 2, they'll introduce that to you and some events. Okay, so I'll just show you an example of an ER. I don't have an ER right now because they can be quite costly, but yeah, I would prefer getting an SSR. But anyway, this is up to you. So yeah, this is an example of an ER. You can get some for free in the new company, which I'll explain also in the other video. So yeah, basically they changed the company, but this will only be unlocked after season 2. Okay, so yeah, MLQC's storyline already reached season 2, while DD didn't, which is sad. So anyway, we all know these two, right? The experts and the training thingies. Okay, so once you unlock season 2, it will open this new company feature. Basically, you can just grind this task for these stats. Once you reach a certain requirement over here, then you can proceed to the next stage. Once you completed the stage 4 or stage 7, in my case it's stage 7, then you can get the ER card. Sometimes it's a different material, but again, I'll explain it in the other video because it's gonna take really long if I explain all here. So yeah, they have like different types of quests. So this one's like the easiest quest, which is just grinding gold. So you just put all your karmas there and then just leave it there, right? This also counts to your daily quest, so yeah, bonus. Okay, introduction to season 2. This is a semi-huge spoiler. So yeah, after you finish chapter 37, this one, after you finish chapter 37, you can immediately go to chapter 2. So chapter 2 works the same way as chapter 19, where you have to grind the stage for the special item before you can unlock the next stage, something like that. Okay, so I just show you a short example what it looks like. Yeah, okay, so you can actually pull this up just to grind the stages. Yeah, this one. Okay, something like that. Okay, what else? Okay, the last one that I'm going to introduce, the new feature, is the mini house. So this was a really, really cute feature, honestly. They actually already optimized it, so I'm going to skip that part. Basically, you live together with your guy already at this point, and they also have like mini daily tasks here. It's random every day. Okay, so it refreshes on login time. You can get 20 gems daily. Okay, you can customize the furniture. So if you hold, no, I don't have it here. If you tap this one, yeah, you can customize the furniture using the house currency. This is free, by the way. The house currency is free. Okay, and then you can do chores. So these chores, you can do it one guy at a time and only one at a time, which is okay. Okay, what do the chores do? They basically let you earn currency. Sometimes they activate some cute moment with the guys, and then you also unlock achievement inside the mini house, which gives you like gems and everything. Okay, and then at the same time, you can also give gifts to the guys. So this will increase the affection level. Now this affection level in the mini house is different from the affection level that you see in your SMS and go see him, etc. Okay, so yeah, that's about it for mini house. You can visit each guy. So yeah, that's about it. That's like some of the features that are introduced. I will not include like the newer events that we're going to be having in QC that we will never get in DD. So I'll leave that to you as a surprise. So yeah, that's about it. I hope this video helps in like getting used to how QC works and getting used to moving on from MLDD. Even though there's already like a lot of what you call the death flags from last month, but like yeah, the server has reached the inevitable. So yeah, I hope for the best. Hopefully I can see some of you back in QC community, and yeah, it's expanding the QC community, I guess, or since it's merging. Now I'm going to extend this video a little bit just to explain if it's a pros and cons. I'm just gonna leave it on CD straw. Okay, so is it a pros and cons to reset everybody's progress? I would say it's more cons than pros. On the company side, you have to see on like how much expenses and time do they need to roll back and then put it in QC, because as you've known, QC has a lot of features already, so it could adjust some of its database and its structure of the game. So there could be a chance that your account might fuck up in the process of transferring to QC. So instead of fucking up in special cases where some people are able to get the same progress, others lose the progress. So in order for it to be fair, then they have to restart everybody from zero. Now, it's also an easier process because you can just transfer certain currencies. I don't understand why we cannot transfer the Galaxy Wish coupon. I wish they let us transfer that one as well. And about the karmas, at least put them at level 1 if you want to put it in a default state. But I kind of understand at the same time because it depends on like how this person gets how many karmas and everything. Like I'm speaking in the perspective of a developer since I myself am a developer. So yeah, it could be quite uh tedious in a sense transferring each and every karma. Like yeah, I get it that players tried their best, they spent a lot of time and effort and resources to get this SSR only for it to be gone. But on the bright side, it's possible they could rerun a lot of events and everything. Like right now in MLQC, there is a permanent rerun event where you can get the chapter karmas from chapter 11 to chapter 25 if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, that's one of the examples. But for the event SSRs that we can never get, or example the top up SSRs that you have to top up all over again, yeah, that one I can understand the pain. But you have to look at how the company can save themselves in sense. Yeah, for me, I'm get it's semi bad move for MLDD to suddenly announce the server shutdown and they cannot transfer the karmas. So yeah, it's like one like a pros and cons, but again more cons than pros. Pros, at least you can join with MLQC and you don't have to be lagged behind 1 year behind QC. So at least everyone's on the same pace in a sense. So yeah, at least less this, and two, like you can meet more people in a sense. So yeah, I don't know what's going to happen in the future, whether it's like will it be an influx of players, few players will only join, or no players can be joined or something. But yeah, that's just my two cents on about the situation of MLDD. So yeah, I mean this is personal my personal opinion. If you disagree, then it's fine. I understand. I also hate the decision of what MLDD did, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's about it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And again, do not try to attack the company. Just enjoy the game or just watch YouTube channels if you prefer watching the story instead of starting all over again. So yeah, until then, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.